What's going on? It's your big brother Tren. You tuned in again to another exclusive video. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing this evening or whatever time it is out there where y'all at in America? Some of y'all in America, some of y'all in Africa. I got people that subscribe to me now that's in Russia, Saudi Arabia, and I'm really like, wow. You know, coming out here to Thailand done got me into a different algorithm now. So again, if you're an international person, please comment below and let us know who you are and where you from. We're really glad to have you on the channel. All right. And, you know, being that there's multiple different types of cultures of people on the channel now, since we almost at 400,000 subscribers, that gives me a challenge. You know, that gives me a challenge. That makes me, now when I make videos, I really think about, like, what should I talk about? Because here on our channel, man, we done talked about everything. I mean, but not everything, but we done talked about a lot of stuff. And so I know you seen the title of this video. You was like, yo, I want to, what he talking about? What big bro Tren talking about now, man? Dang, let me click this video. Yeah, this is what I'm about to talk about, man. Listen, y'all. I don't know if you ever thought about this. I don't know if you ever thought about this. But have you ever thought to yourself, like, as a human being, like, what am I? Like, who am I? I'm more than just a human being. Am I a spiritual being? Am I a human being? Am I an alien? What am I? Okay, so this video is going to be a lot different from all my other videos. Like, quite frankly, folks, I'm tired of talking about some of the same stuff. And the only reason why, to all the people out there that was like, you talk about the same stuff. If you knew YouTube politics, bro, you would understand why I talk about the same stuff. It's what people like. You know what I'm saying? As much as I be wanting to get on here and tell y'all stuff that I'm thinking about and what I want to discuss, I want to, but I try not to, because I just try to give people what they like. So, you know, I'm at a point now in my career on YouTube where I'm really just, I'm tired of talking about Chosen One stuff all the time. I'm tired of talking about positive vibe stuff all the time. I'm tired of talking about the world's problems and the economy and just regular topics that everybody else making videos about. I'm tired of that. So we about to switch it up over here on my channel. Don't unsubscribe. Y'all know the drill. If I'm uploading content you don't like that day, just don't watch it. You don't have to get in your feelings about it. Don't get mad. And, you know, we're adults. This is just YouTube, folks. But anyway, right now I'm reading a book called The Book of Enoch. I don't know if y'all read The Book of Enoch, but I got that book. And I'm reading that book nowadays on my iPad. If you want that book from me, I will give that book to you if you send me an email. I found that book, okay? And if you send me an email, trenius@gmail.com, because you want that book, if I'm gonna be sending it to you, you already know the drill. If I'm working something out for you and taking time out of my day, you already know the drill. But I got you, okay? Not what you think, all right? But anyway, I'm reading this book called The Book of Enoch. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all exactly what the book about. Just know it's about, like, some really strange stuff. Like, this is the books that I'm reading is the ones they took out the Bible. You know what I mean? The stuff that I'm trying to give y'all, when I always say the lost information for the Star Season show, I got to the stuff I know it's supposed to have been in a holy book. I know. But see, they didn't put this stuff in no holy book because they didn't want nobody to know who they really truly are. So I'm reading the Lost Star Seeds, information for the Lost Star Seeds and the Chosen Ones. I got all the volumes. I got so many volumes, I can only give y'all 3, 4, and 5. Well, 5, 6, and 7, I'm sorry. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 though, but I'm just trying to give y'all 5, 6, and 7 because that's where I'm at right now. So again, if you want them books, top of my comment section at the very bottom down there, at the very top, okay? And my email is gonna be right there for the Book of Enoch. Anyway, it's some really strange shit going on in this life that we live in that we don't know about, bro. Like, This book of Enoch, it talk about fallen angels, how they came down from heaven to earth, and they was sleeping with human beings and turning human beings to giants, and it's really crazy to fathom if you're not that type of person to think like that. This is why a lot of religious people like don't talk about stuff like this. Like if you go get a book of Enoch to like a Christian person or Muslim person or something, like they'll be like, what the get that away from me, blasphemy. But really all of this stuff is the lost mysteries of all the life that we live, the world that we're in right now. And this is why everybody's so confused. This is why people are lost. This is why people don't know who they are. This is why people are, they have mental problems and stuff. It ain't really because most of us are crazy. It's really because we don't know ourselves. And there's so many missing pieces to the puzzle of who we are, okay, that people are running to drugs, alcohol, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? People chasing cheap thrills, and everybody's trying to find who they are outside of themselves. And like I said, this is why the world is so chaotic and it is so crazy, because people have forgotten who they are, where they come from. A lot of us don't even know what our ethnicity is. We was just born into this world and we was told what colors we are. When really, if you draw your blood out your human body and you send it to a lab to get results of who your ancestors are, what part of the world you come from, it will not be where you stay at. And a lot of people find it hard to believe because, like I said, most people have been taught to believe a lie for so long that they will deny any type of truth that come against it. So this is why I'm having these conversations on my channel, because this is where you can come and listen to deep topics, because I like to talk about stuff like this. Book a session with me. I be wanting to talk. I done had 3 sessions in the past 72 hours about some deep stuff. 2 girls, 1 guy. We talking about demons, angels, everything. I love to talk about stuff like that because it's not common. It's not the everyday thing you hear people discussing at the restaurants, at the tables or nothing. Like you probably ever got with your like family members or some colleagues or something that you work with, or people that you knew, and y'all went out to a coffee shop or somewhere or some type of lounge spot, and y'all sitting there, eating food or having some drinks, and you're just like that type of guy or that girl, you just don't feel right like in the conversation because nothing that they saying is of substance. And it's like you playing a role, like you trying to like act like you really enjoy the conversation, but really it's draining you. Bro, that's been me so many times. Like I can't even when I get around just 1 or 2 people and we sitting there talking about some earthly shit, I don't even really be interested in it no more because it don't spur me on. You know what I mean? I don't know about you when it comes down to relationships, but that's also another reason why a lot of us probably single and, can't really find a specific person to be with, because we can't find nobody that can talk about the deeper parts of reality. And a lot of people bore us. You know what I mean? I know me personally, like that's definitely my thing, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to dating and stuff like that. Like if you a girl and you don't even know nothing about metaphysics, you don't even know nothing about psychology, you don't know how the brain works, you don't know about nutrition, you don't know about vitamin A, K, B1, B2, vitamin D and what it do, and vitamin C and how it affects you, I can't talk to you. Like that's why I be single all the time, because like, and this not a bashing women's video. I'm just a man, y'all. Don't feel sorry. You know what I mean? I'm just a man. My mic went off. I hope y'all can still hear me. My mic went off though. But like I said, I'm just a man who like to discuss real knowledge, real wisdom, real intelligence, real insightful things. And it's really hard to find it in a woman. You feel me? It's really rare to find women like that. know what I'm saying? In my situation. Not that I'm looking for it. But yeah, man, I really personally think that us human beings, we have been told that we are human beings. If you really think about it, what is a human being? What is a Homo sapien? Like, who came up with these terms? Basically, they just should have just went ahead and said we aliens, bro. Like, we aliens. Period. We don't know who we are. We don't know where we come from. We live on a planet that is in the middle of so-called space. We got a sky above us. We don't know what the hell is up there. We don't even know if stars is really stars because we can't even book a trip up there. We see a big moon shining in the sky. We don't even know what that really is. We just see a light shining in the sky. And if you look at it with a telescope, you see craters in it. Who knows what that is? It could be a magnet. It could be another place where other humans live or beings live. Then you got the sun that shines in the day. Supposedly it's hot, but we don't really technically know if it's hot. We just feel like, since we think it's hot, because we was told that the heat that we feeling coming from that sun, that's what we believe, but we don't even know what it really feel like because ain't nobody never touched the sun. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I personally think we are human. We are aliens. I think we giants. Like, if you was an ant or a caterpillar or a squirrel or a bird or a dog, you would feel like, damn, these are giants walking amongst us. If I was a damn ant, you know, and ants communicate too. I don't know if y'all know that, but ants communicate with each other too. All the animals and insects on the earth communicate. We just don't understand how, because we only thinking about ourselves. But if you was an ant in your underground ant mound, and you was down there, you'd be scared as hell. You'd be like, them giants up there, boom, 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 boom. You just, all your life, you just hear this. And your family members or your friends, your ant friends, would be like, just don't get stepped on. And that be your whole life's mission, is to not get stepped on by one of the big giants. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would think if I was an animal. Like, these are some big mother out here. They is reckless. They shoot. They destroy things. They build things. Like, what the fuck are these? These are aliens. You know what I'm saying? But dang, I hope my mic. I know this mic went dead, but I hope my camera picking it up. I ain't recording this video again. It's too good. Can y'all hear me out there? Even though I ain't uploaded it yet. I hope so. Let's go. But yeah, just think about it, man. Think about it, man. The human brain is like a soft tissue, and it's trapped inside of our skull. It's a really fragile. I wouldn't even say word fragile. It's a really delicate tissue. I think that the human brain, if I ain't never felt it, I don't know if y'all felt one for your hands or not. I think that the human brain probably feel like salmon, or like fresh salmon or tuna or something like that. You know what I mean? That's what they describe it as. Like, it's like really, really soft tissue, but it generates electrical currents. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it generates electrical currents. The whole body is an electrical machine, but we don't even know what really make it. We don't even know how it's even made or created. We just know we born inside of our mothers and we come out of the whatever, you know what I'm saying? But we don't really know how. We think we know. Scientists think they know, but nobody really knows how none of this stuff happens. Like, how do a caterpillar that's born on a leaf, right, from a little seed, right? The caterpillar is the seed on a leaf at one point, maybe encompassed in a bubble of water, and then it hatches on the leaf and turns into a caterpillar. Caterpillar comes into the rainforest of the world, knows automatically to walk around and to feed itself, and then the caterpillar knows when it's about to go into a metamorphosis, so it builds a string connected from the tree or a leaf and wraps itself up into a cocoon, and then metamorphoses inside the cocoon for seasons or however long it takes for them to metamorph, and then the damn caterpillar comes out a whole new, like, species, like a butterfly. Who is behind that? Some people say it's just Mother Nature. Some people say it's just God, source. That's even the insects is aliens, bro. If you look at it like caterpillar, or if you look at like these butterflies and stuff, these bees, man, they got big ass eyes that are bigger than their body almost, and they looking at us like, you, what do they see? You ever thought about that? Like, what do they see? Like when a spider look at you, a spider got like 6, 7 different eyes. What does it see? These are not just insects and like just regular shit, like regular just bugs. These bugs, even the bugs are aliens. Anyway, I can get deep down into this, man, but have you ever just thought about that? Like, are we just what do we? And then we ain't even spiritual beings. That's another downplay on what we capable of. Now we spiritual beings having a human experience. We ain't no damn spiritual beings. We just intuitive. We soul beings. Well, that's what we supposed to be. Soul beings or spirit beings that's intuitively connected to some type of divine force that nobody knows but to be other than God. You know what I mean? Like, bro, the human body is fascinating. It heals itself. Like, you don't, like, that's why, like, y'all be probably walking around worried about, like, all the stuff there is to worry about, you know, the stuff they put in your head. Oh, you gonna catch this, you gonna catch that, you gonna get sick. They got people walking around with a fear mindset about, like, their health and stuff like that. And then people really think that something gonna happen to them when really the body healing itself. You can scratch yourself today and make yourself bleed. Cut yourself with a piece of paper and you will bleed a little bit, and that damn wound will heal up. It'll start healing up within the first moment your skin tears. The blood will begin to work to seal the cut for you, and then it'll turn into a scab for you, and then it'll be repairing itself for the next few days, and then after so many days that went by, since you forgot because it don't hurt no more, the scab fall off, and then the skin that was damaged, it grows back all over again to its regular pigmentation, and then new hair follicles grow up inside the skin. Like, you didn't do that. We not doing that. I told you, somebody pre-programmed our bodies to be like this. If you really think about it, somebody built us to be like this. Like, think about a computer, bro. A computer just can't compute. There was a person that had to build the computer and put the chips together in order for that computer to function and send information from your phone, from my camera to your phone. Same thing with the human bodies. But if you ask me, like I said, bro, I just think it's God, bro. We don't know who he is. You don't know where he at. But he all around at all times. It makes sense to me. It makes perfect sense to me, because how can you create something like the human body? Who can start to tell me how you create a body, a human person? And all this AI stuff they creating, this stuff don't come near. Yeah, people be saying absurd, weird stuff like AI is gonna take over the world. AI, these computers, it don't have a consciousness, bro. They can't take over nothing. These computers don't do nothing but learn what we already told them to learn. It ain't like they hearing thoughts intuitively. AI, computers, robots, they only get their information from a database that's created by humans. They don't have a heart like Tin Man that have the same feelings we have. They don't have multiple different parts of their brain like temporal lobe, frontal lobe, cerebral lobe, parietal lobe. They don't have different compartments in their brain. A robot can't repair itself and heal itself. The only thing that's similar to a robot is a human being is the electricity that's running through the machine that makes it feel like it's a human being, but it's not a human. Don't be scared of the robots and ChatGPT, folks. This shit will never take over the human race. It's trying, but it won't. It can't. So let's save that for the movies, because that'll never happen. Human beings are way more advanced than anything in the universe. Anything. Like I said, I'm reading the book of Enoch right now. It's telling me stuff that I probably already knew. You probably would. When you get it, you're going to be like, I kind of knew this. But like I said, bro, these are the topics. These are the discussions that nobody around you wants to talk about because people are afraid of stuff like this. People are afraid to talk about stuff that is unknown. People are afraid. It's crazy, people believe in the supernatural and the spiritual all day, right? But they be scared to talk about the shit. Like, so let me just pray. That is the lowest form of supernatural that you can possibly perform, is a prayer. Like, there's many ways you can connect with the divine if you just know how to do it. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, human beings are just dumbed down. We like in amnesia to who we are. You can't even say you a God with a lowercase capital G without somebody saying, "Stop it. You're not. Don't ever say that again." Like, that's people. People have become so weak and so hurt and pity of themselves. You know what I mean? Like, that they don't even have any power. Most people walk around, they don't have any power about being ye are gods. They don't think like you are an alien, bro. Like, people more so want to see the aliens come and rescue us versus them thinking they already the alien. Damn it, if the aliens was gonna come and rescue us, don't you think they would have showed themselves and came down from out the sky in the spaceships already? They probably afraid of us just as much as we afraid of them. But see, like I said, so many people are quick to give credit to anything else but themselves. This is why, like, being confident is shunned, or speaking your mind is looked down and frowned upon, or creating something, innovating something in your life. Your people won't like you no more, and they'll start to compete with you, or they'll start to undermine you and not recognize your gift or your calling or your creativity, because again, a lot of people are just simple-minded and they dumb down. People are afraid of something new. Yeah, I believe that there was human beings that walked this earth that had superpowers. Some people tapped into this. Some people tapped into, but see, the thing is, they ain't doing nothing that nobody can't do. It's free. It's if you just want to be. Like, if you want to become something different, if you want to be all that God made you to be, only thing you got to do is just look within and you'll find it. But like I said, a lot of people just don't care. They don't care to know where they came from. People just want to go to work, go on lunch break, get off on the weekend and go shopping for shoes and collecting those shoes because they're cute and they're fly. Stuff that we worried about as human beings are like, if there was any aliens watching us, they probably laugh at us, because the stuff that we worry about is like, you would think that a little kid, put it like this, I would say even little kids have more knowledge of themselves than a human being, than an adult human being. Seriously, I really would. You know what I mean? And this is why we human beings, this is why we adults, we cherish kids. This is why we love them so much. This is why we get them anything they want. This is why we do for them. We buy for them. Kids are the real true gold diggers on any given day. Do you know why we do this? Do you know why we care for kids? You know why you care for your kid, and you might not even see your kid as much. You know why? Because they still act like children of the universe. See, when you get older like us, we worried about stupid shit, dumb shit, bills, money, how good I'm gonna look this weekend when I go out, what party I'm gonna go to. We just too serious. Why he looking at me like that? Why you looking at me like that? How she think she gonna come and go get her some new weave? Who she think she, like, the more older we get, the more we lose touch of our childlike nature, and we become ugly to other people, right? Spiritually, like your aura, it just becomes like a dark cloud if you don't know who you are. But like, if you a kid, your aura is so good that you can do something bad and nobody say nothing to you about it most of the time. That's because kids are naturally happy without having to have money to feel happy. That's how kids are naturally excited about the most strangest things. This is why kids, it's just fascinating to sit back and watch a kid pour fake tea out of a tea kettle. But we don't understand why they do that at an adult age. To us, that's fascinating, when really, if you was an adult and you did the same thing, it wouldn't be fascinating. People call you crazy, or what do you think you're doing? But you can just say, like, I'm manifesting tea because I don't got none. And be like, what? I'm manifesting some tea because I don't have no money to get no tea. But so I got this tea kettle and I'm pouring some tea out to act like I already have it. And I'm going to believe in it like a kid. And I'm gonna give you guys cups with fake tea in it because I just feel like I have tea. You do this shit at an adult party, or you do it at a grown woman party, grown man, they gonna look at you like you stupid. But yet, like I said, if a kid do it, it's charming. It's so cute. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying, man. Human beings, we aliens though. We aliens. We're a species that we don't know who we are, bro. Cause we got superpowers. Now, I don't know who got what superpower. I think everybody got different superpowers. You know what I'm saying? I think some people can do stuff, other people can't do stuff. Some people can do this, like Steph Curry, the way he shoot basketballs just effortlessly, like, and the shit just go in every time. He don't even be trying. He just, like, he can shoot at the. Who can just do that? That's more than practice. To be able to shoot that ball in that little perimeter, in that little circumference circle, back to back, under intense defense and pressure from people trying to stop you to do it, and you just throw it up and it just fucking just go in the damn hoop every time. That shit is not human, man. Now you might say, well, I ain't gonna get into this. Like, he'd be like, some people, what you call it, Tillians and all that. Like, listen, we, like I say, we so used to giving credit to the devil, bro. There are people that have superhuman powers and they tapped into them, bro. Look at Usain Bolt. This mug is so fast, he run the same speed of a car. But we'll sit back and be like, oh man, he stole his soul. I hate people like that. I hate weak people. I hate weak people that see talent and see people that tapped into their gifts and their greatness, and they say, oh, they so. No, motherfucker. They just worked. You didn't. You was a brokey. You was a bum. They worked for what they wanted. They went and got it. Now, what people do in their personal life, that's a whole nother thing. And this is why I'll be making videos talking about sometimes negative topics, because it's so much negativity in the world that most of it is formed from stupidity. The reason why everybody's so, what can I say? Instead of people focusing on tapping into their alien energies and they spiritual powers, or whatever you want to call it, everybody's so focused on everybody else. What he's doing. What he doing today. Let me go look at Trent. Let me go see what he's doing. Maybe that'll make me feel good. Let me go look at her. Let me see how she looks today. And it's just like, this is why people cannot tap into their purposes. That's why a lot of people can't tap into their calling. This is why a lot of people don't know who they are, because they're too busy trying to find themselves by looking at other people. You're not gonna find yourself dealing with people. You only gonna know everybody's a unique being. So if you're looking for something unique about yourself in another person, you never gonna find it, because you don't have nothing that person has. Every person that's created and born into this world is a one of a kind, one of one. I'm one of one. Ain't nobody out there like me. You can look like me, You can say the same words as me. You can try to copy me, what I do, but I'm the original, dog. You never gonna last long as me, cause I'm the original. I made the recipe for the Kool-Aid. You don't know the recipe. You just trying to copy the recipe, but that shit ain't gonna taste like mine. It's gonna be bitter. But the point I'm making is, y'all, if you really want to tap into your higher self, man, you got to believe in yourself, and only yourself. You believe in your heart, believe in your gut, believe in your thinking, believe in your feelings, and believe in it, and forget what everybody else says. I personally believe that we are not just human beings. We are some type of species, but it's unknown to us until you actually travel the world. You go see all the wonders of the world. You do your research. You read the lost tablets, the lost books of the Bible, whatever. You go and do your own research in your own life, and you'll be surprised and shocked of who you really are. But like I said, I don't think a lot of people really open up their conscious or their mind to be able to expand their life to be able to go find that knowledge. It's really not that hard to find. How do you find it again, Trent? You look within. Listen to your intuition. Listen to God. Do what he say do. Go where he tell you to go. Stop doing what he tell you to stop doing. Read what he tell you to read. Eat how he tell you to eat. Whatever that is for you to eat. Don't look at what's on my plate and think that's what you got to eat, because I'm going to eat what I need to eat. You eat what you want to eat. That's a whole nother topic of discussion. But anyway, man, I thought this was an interesting topic, man. I just wanted to do something different tonight, man. I'm feeling good tonight, even though my dang stomach is starting to hurt a little bit. I just got through eating some sushi rolls and some type of wasabi sauce or some crab. Boy, that's the only thing about Thailand, bro. This food out here will run through you, boy. Bubble guts every week. I ain't used to it, but I'm gonna eat it because it be good and fresh. But anyway, comment below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. Are we aliens? Are we spiritual beings? Are we human beings? Like, who are we? What are we doing here? What is this all about? Why? What are we here for? Is this a test? Is there another world after this world? Are we living in space? Is this flat Earth? Is it a round Earth? I want to hear all y'all thoughts in the comment section. Please leave a comment. Don't feel like you can't say what you want to say. This is a free, this is a no judge free channel, y'all. Okay? But yeah, with that being said, man, again, if y'all want to I'm telling y'all, I got some really good stuff. And I think, I ain't ran into nobody that got the stuff I got. I'm talking about the good reads that I got. I got some stuff, boy, that'll make your mind go, what the? It ain't in the stuff I got, it ain't in no books. It ain't in no libraries. It ain't in no Bible or nothing. But I got this information, bro, and I don't tell nobody about this stuff. Now, unless they come to me and they ask me if they want it. It was given to me to give to you, but not for free if you know what it do. But I ain't gonna charge you a lot of money, man. I took the time into bringing this stuff together that I was given to give back out to you. Now, that's all I'm gonna say. It is what it is. But I be wondering, do you be wondering about stuff like this sometimes? It's really crazy, right? Anyway, man, it's your big bro Tren. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like talks like this. I plan on making more content like this, man, as time goes on. It's very interesting to talk about the deeper sides of life and knowledge instead of mundane, superficial, regular conversations, boring conversations. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace.